Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to Barracks, the podcast. I'm Campbell from KBGI Customs and Collections. That there, my friend, is
Quentin from the Cobra Pit.
Yeah. And we have our mate Nate from the Retro Tinker coming in on the show.
How you doing, Nate? How you
going, bro? I'm just adjusting my ass.
Thanks for having me on, fellas.
Oh, no worries, man. It's been quite a while, actually. I think the last time you and I did something together was Ring a Bell.
Yeah, that was good fun.
But that was on Sales Road. That was quite good, mate. Yeah. I've got to say that your reading skills, bro, totally excellent. I have not had the balls. I can read, not the best, but I can. But mate, you just do it so calm and cool and just put a bit of sense of humor to it, bro. Like, I wanted to know what's the secret of that.
I just like I'm struggling a lot of the time because it's tiny words. So it's just if I'm acting a little bit silly, a little bit goofy while I'm doing it, no one notices when you fuck up.
Yeah, I know the story. I know exactly what you mean. I can see my brother here adjusting himself.
Oh no, just adjusting the volume of my speaker. So
fair enough. Oh yeah, I should do the same too. Yep, done that. So yeah, what I want to talk to you about, mate, Nate, is like a few of your latest projects, which I was super impressed with. Thanks. And I'm going to put on screen right now, like one of them, which I was super impressed with. So put on here.
Oh, look at it.
Awesome.
And holy shit, I've forgotten the character's name, but he's obviously on Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, and he's one of the bounty hunters. But I'll zoom in here, and you can see that this part here was missing part of his skin and his finger, I guess, or claw.
Yeah. Like it looks like someone had like taken something like an actual saw and cut his fingers off, and I can't figure out why, other than just like I'm just going to ruin this thing for no reason. Like, and it looks like they slipped, and the saw's just kind of chatted up his arm.
It's insane. And what I love about, and honestly, people in the chat and people new to the show, you've got to check out Nate's Retro Tinker show. It is absolutely incredible what he does with this. So without giving too much away, he basically restored it, but basically you can sort of get away with the show and tell us what you did, mate, if you want to.
Well, basically, I drilled a hole up into his arms and I put a bit of a paper clip in there, mixed up a bit of milliput, and I just re-sculpted that big digit on both of his hands and painted it. It was a bit tricky getting that one. Bent around at the right angle because he's supposed to hold a gun. I didn't try very hard to make him hold anything. I was just trying to get it to look right. So in the end, he couldn't really hold anything, but that's fine. Maybe one day I'll track down one of his original weapons and see if he can hold that.
True.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, one of the techniques that really blew me away, and I'm going with milliput lately, and you always got stuff left over. So what I do is I just make a little ball with mine. And I love how you have to make a robot because it's the law.
It seemed like such a waste because I mix up a fair bit. It
literally does suck actually, because you go, well, it's not like glue gun where you can basically cut off glue gun and insert that dry glue gun back in the nozzle, and you got glue again. What I used to use, but yeah, you made yourself a, what would you say, like you sort of went over the texture of this arm, eh?
Yeah, so I made like a little texture roller.
Texture roller.
Yeah, so like kids playing with Play-Doh, basically.
Like a rolling pin.
Yeah, so as you roll
it
picks up the detail of his scales, and it kind of worked. It wasn't perfect, but it worked well enough. And then when I sculpted my milliput, I could use that roller over what I'd just done, and it just sort of transferred a bit of that scaly texture onto the finished product.
You basically use this part here, bro. It was incredible. So
Yeah.
I do urge you people to watch Nate's show. It is absolutely incredible. So and that's the end result. Like, look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mate. That is literally beautiful. Just going to give you a heads up, people. When I'm looking up, I'm looking at my monitor, so I'm not ignoring you. I can always get myself out of the picture, but yeah. So I was really impressed with that, mate. Like, I mean, the only thing I do with is JoJo hands and crutch pieces. Mate, yeah, that was intense. I love that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good. I was really happy with how it
and you also fixed up one of the toes.
Yeah, which I didn't even know. Literally, like, I didn't notice until I was painting the hands that the toe was broken. And I'd been working on it all that time and had no idea. It was the
I can't tell which one it is.
Yeah,
left. So that would be the side.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah.
So was this one here? Was it?
Yeah. So that
I can't even tell.
It was just a little.
And you use super glue and baking soda, eh?
Yeah. Just built it up a little bit by a little bit, and then sanded it back into shape. And
that is a great technique. Yeah.
Got it.
So these slides or these pictures are a little bit off whack. Now here's another one. Yeah, here's another great repair. Mate, I was blown away with this.
Yeah, that was nice and easy.
I'll just go over to yeah. That's the rest. Yeah, done it again. Yep. So I should actually gone off camera to do that. So you repaired this guy's hand.
Yeah. So that was really easy.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, and you said so the technique you did with that was boiling water to soften it out, eh?
Yeah, so the boiling same thing as as if you're taking the hands off a Ninja Turtles or something like that. You heat the plastic up a bit so it softens and then it pops off. That one there, I was hoping I could get both sides of the little joiner piece out, but But at the end of the day, it wasn't worth the hassle of trying to get that second bit out. It was like I tried a couple of little things, and I was just like, I'm probably only going to make matters worse if I kept trying, because he was in such good nick otherwise. Like, I didn't want to risk scratching up his paint around his arm or anything like that. So I was just like, I'll fix it as is.
So
I was impressed about. Sorry, bro. You carry on.
What this figure's from? What this toy is called? Where's that from?
So he's an Extreme Dinosaurs figure. So in the 90s, where they had the Street Sharks, they made a spin-off of the Street Sharks. It was the Extreme Dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This
bloke's name's T-Bone.
I don't know how the show. Did they do a show about this? Extreme Dinosaurs?
Yeah. There was a show.
They did.
I think there's only one season, if I'm remembering right.
Because I can understand a scientist mucking around with shark DNA to like 5 brothers. How many brothers were there originally? 5? 4?
4.
4 brothers. I can understand that because there is shark DNA. So I need to look into this. But dinosaur DNA.
It was something like in the Street Sharks cartoon. I watched it last year. So I think if my memory's right, I think they find like a cave where there are dinosaurs still living, and then Dr. Paranoid gets the dinosaurs.
I'm not laughing at you, Nate. Sorry.
And gives them the same treatment as the Street Sharks.
I see. Yeah. So it's almost like how in Transformers they found the bones of the dinosaurs and decided to make their own Dinobots.
Yeah.
So they found the bones and used the DNA of that too. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
So they just had like one episode with with these dinosaur characters, and then I guess they thought they were cool enough that they decided to make them their own thing. And like I only had one extreme dinosaur in my collection for years and years. I got it as a kid. I didn't really know much about them, but my nan just handed me this awesome pterodactyl thing with big teeth and big like veiny arms and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. And it was the only one I had, and it like lasted me 2 days before I managed to break the wings on it. But I've kept it ever since. I wish I kept the wings. I'd probably actually fix it now.
Yeah, true. Funny how looking at that's what you call a dino rider. That's for you, Phil. Dino rider.
Yeah.
But no, that was quite cool, mate. I love how you just did that. Eh? That's out the gate.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of some interesting photos to take.
Yeah, you did some really good photos too, mate. Towards the end of your videos, I'm really impressed with that too. That's something I need to work on myself. But we'll get there in due time. I'm just doing that, people, so that I get the right photos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Here we go. So this is what we're talking about. That's the arm.
Oh, so well, there you go.
Yeah. So it was this part here, bro, that was broken off, wasn't it?
Yeah. I actually found that thing had this big hollow area in it that I don't think was supposed to be there, which is probably why it broke so easy. Because like there's these things, they feel pretty solid figures. You don't often see them like broken up at the wrist, so I think this one just had a bit of a flaw in it.
Yeah.
And you said I recall you saying, I wonder if it was an air bubble in the plastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like when they injected it, something went wrong and it just had a bit of a bubble in it.
Yeah, which could have been a weak point.
Pretty strange. It's perfectly in the middle and round too.
Yeah. I thought it was right in the middle, but then once I actually drilled it out, it was just slightly offset. And as I was drilling in, there was just like this big void, like the drill just kind of fell in.
Yeah.
So
camera.
Something not quite right about that one, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Now you said it like that, it does make you think it could be a bubble. Because to me, if I was just coming on right now, they're watching us, I'll look at it as like it must be a ball joint for the hand to move like this. But it isn't. It's supposed to be straight. Perfect.
Yeah, he's talking about this part here, bro. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at right now. It looks like to me it could be where a ball, when you twist your hand around. I'm just saying to the people who are coming in and watching us, that it's not the fact that it's actually an air bubble, and I reckon you're right. There's a defect.
Yeah, I'll make sure if it's all right with Nate. Do you want me to put this down on the description, bro, at the end of the video, so people can watch the video? Is that fine?
Awesome.
Sweet, bro. So let's see what else we got. Yes. So here he is with all his crew. So how many are there? I don't actually know all these extreme dinosaurs. And is that the pterodactyl one you're talking about?
Yeah,
the wings.
That's the one I got when I was a kid. Yeah, but I can't actually remember the names of all of them now.
That's cool, bro. Same here.
Yeah, but I just I wanted to see if I could get all of them together into one picture, so it's just like they're piling on each other.
I love it, bro. That will make a great screensaver on a computer.
Yeah,
that would be actually.
Yeah, that's incredible. I love it.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I got some pretty cool pictures out of them, and like they're also like bright colors because I haven't got many of the like the original style. These other ones, they've got these like bright and metallic paint jobs and stuff on them. Like they're all really cool. So the light was just working really well with them.
Yeah, it's beautiful, mate. I actually love it. Yeah, that's insane. It's actually blowing up when I do that. It's blowing up on my screen up there, and I go, "Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I like it a lot."
Okay.
Not.
I like it a lot. It's good. I love it. And I'm not even extreme dinosaur fans. But I do
got me
appreciate
all
great work.
flashy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fingers there. That's the flash. That's awesome.
Bro,
Got
you
me
give
all
someone a fit, bro, a seizure.
Yeah, epilepsy.
Oh. Sorry to all you people who suffer from that. Should have gave you out a warning.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you watch us, it may call Caesars. Hey, Ronnie.
Okay, all right. We're gonna go back to this, mate. So this is beautiful. Like, did you make a diorama with this?
No, that's I bought that a couple of years ago. It's it's a little cantina set. It's from the Mandalorian series.
Oh wow,
Navarro Cantina or something, I think.
Yeah, that's correct. They got destroyed.
Yeah. So it's really cool. And then I just thought when I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that'd be really cool to have, but it was really expensive. And then eventually, I saw it on sale, so I was like, yeah, I'm having it.
I fell asleep on the couch. You got nothing to apologize, Ronnie. I mean, I couldn't see your show with the podcasts from the pit last night because it was just way too late, and I've been having trouble sleeping. So I just watched on the replay today.
Couch naps are what Sundays for.
Yeah, you got nothing to apologize for, mate. That's what's so great about the replays. Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. Like, and did it come with the coloring, or did you got those LED lights to make that?
Yeah, I just got a couple of these little hockey puck.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna put you on solo screen. Unless Quinn can do it.
Yeah, I'll do it, right.
Shot, bro.
I got these little hockey puck lights from Aldi of all places, and they got a little remote here, so it's like you got all.
AliExpress. That's where I get all my stuff.
Yeah,
I want that.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So if you see them, and it was really cheap. They take AAA batteries, I think. Yeah, and they come in a 2-pack, and they work in sync. Although sometimes I'll pull one away from the other one, like go leave the room with one, and change the color on it, because then you can get 2 different colors going.
I get you, bro. I get you.
Yeah, no,
I totally get you. But yeah, I totally get you with that, mate. That is totally understandable.
Yeah. I'm always buying like little lighting things and trying them out. But that one's pretty good.
Yeah. Now I've noticed a lot on your show, especially with dealing with Milliput, and I didn't realize this because what I simply do with Milliput, which is kind of, I don't even know where the hell I put it now. Actually, I was talking to you about it. There's always leftover with Milliput, and you seem to say it's with extra Milliput, it's time to make a robot because it's the law. Yeah. And is this one of your robots, or is this like a little blue monster friend?
That's the little robot I made in that episode. That's what I made with my leftover Milliput.
Yep. Am I saying it wrong? I said Milliput. Is it Milliput? Is it?
I have no idea. That's just I learned it by reading. So I don't know.
Well, I'm a Kiwi, so I do kind of say things a bit wrong anyway.
Yeah, well, so do us Aussies anyway.
We're just human beings. Well, yeah, what I do with my extra Milliput is, or Milliput. Oh, you say your way, I'll say mine. I either make balls out of it, or I make hair.
Balls. Is it?
Yes.
You make little balls or big balls? Little or big?
I make little soccer balls.
Soccer balls.
Soccer balls. I'll see what I can find. I'm just going to show you what I've made, but you carry on talking, bro.
Hey,
I'm right here in the camera.
Hey? Got the Barracks logo. Finally fixed it. Yeah.
Bro.
Well, he's going to show us something. What was he going to show us? What's he going to show us, bro? Where are you?
I'll just find it. It's my next goddamn project, but I can't find it.
Next goddamn project, but I can't find it. Oh, come on. Anyway,
I'm
mate.
looking around for my goddamn toys. I should have been more prepared.
Oh, shocking. Okay, this is okay. While we're waiting for him to lose his mind and gain it back. Oh, we got 3 viewers right now. Who we got? We got
Phil.
Oh, we got Dr. Phil.
Phil in the house. Hey, Phil, buddy.
Phil in the house. Oh yeah. Phil in the house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What you gonna do, Phil? Hey Phil, how you doing? Oh well, okay. Campbell, if you want to catch up what's going on, Phil, Campbell has lost his mind and he's trying to gain it back, but we will be back with him soon. But that's a question for you. Oh, there we go.
All right, I couldn't find my next project, but I did find my extra bit of milliput, and it's the almost dropped it. I just make little balls out of it.
Yeah, that's a good ball.
But
I figured I'll find some use out of it, and then I made a little rock. But
Yeah,
I might just do what you do, mate. Is just make robots out of them.
Yeah, make a little robot or a little dude or something. It's all fun. I just used to like I'd make it into a cube or like a long sort of rectangular piece or something. And occasionally it would come in handy for something you'd cut a bit off.
Yeah,
I've used it for a few little projects here and there, but yeah, robots are fun.
no, it's good.
I also did this. I know you're the star of the show, Nate, but also did this with the milliput. Let's go back a bit. So I sculpted some hair, like short hair.
Yep, that's awesome.
That's
I don't know
cool.
what I'm doing with it, but I've sculpted some hair.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a great way of using it up too.
Yeah. I mean, the more I use it, the more I enjoy it. And I want to ask you, like, when was the first time you used it, and how did it go for you?
A couple of years ago, actually, I think it might have been. It went all right. I think it might have been when I made my my Cyberduke custom. Where, yeah, I had a broken. It was at the version 3 Duke. His hand was completely gone, and the bottom of his leg was gone. So I turned him into a cyborg. I think that might have been the first time I used it because I'd been watching things like Toy Polloi and Steady Crafting and I'd seen him use it there. So I think that might have been when I first used it. That was 2 or 3 years ago, I think. No, it was good.
That was all right. Yeah, I popped my sleeping pills. I'm a bit lost about that, Phil. Why are you taking sleeping pills?
Oh, they're talking about sleeping here in the chat.
It's Phil's turn to...
Johnny fell asleep.
I had a terrible time sleeping, guys. Absolutely terrible. I was the mess last week. So, yeah, that's why I actually couldn't watch your show, Ronnie. Sorry, yesterday. Yeah, I'm talking about like I was operating on literally 2 hours or 3 hours sleep. Friday was my worst. I got to the point where the coffee didn't sort of work anymore, and I was acting like I was drunk, and my eyes were like real like arc eye burning. You Nate, as a welder, you know what I'm talking about. And literally, I was in pain. Like, I had to go to the supermarket and grab myself a black V, which is a new V right now at the moment, and it's gave me enough hit for me to pick up my girls and head on home and literally be a zombie on the couch.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to hit the hard stuff.
It's just
Actually, question I asked both you boys, talking about the hard stuff. Yeah. Those little bowls you make,
balls.
Did that turn hard? Does it spiritually turn hard? Because I'm actually interested of actually doing some stuff on it, but I'm not interested if it goes soft. Does it need Viagra to go hard, or can you make it hard? Or does it go hard by itself? Or some stimulation?
No,
it's kind of like morning wood.
It'll get hard. Just trust me, it'll get hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's little something else.
Let's just give it a bit of tickle.
There's Lilith. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get Lilith. Lilith's in the house. Hello, Lilith.
Hey,
for you.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of like you play around with it, and then all of a sudden you leave it alone, and it's like morning wood, and it becomes rock hard in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I got some ideas for today.
And apparently from Toy Polloi, he says you can drill into it. I've never actually done that yet.
Yeah, I've done that. Drill's really easy. Like it can be if it's a really thin bit, you want to be careful. Don't like push on it too hard. It can be quite brittle. But you can drill it if you've got a big fat chunk of it. Apparently, you can even like tap threads into it if you're so inclined for whatever reason. But like you'd want like a good solid bit of it though. Like a little tiny piece, like what we'd be working with, you wouldn't be able to do that. But drilling
size matter.
You can drill it, you can file it down, you can.
Just another quick question, bro. I mean, I haven't seen all of your videos, and I'm trying to catch up as much as I possibly can. Do you also work with the styrene sheets or rods?
Yeah, I've done a little bit. I haven't done a whole lot. It was before my YouTube stuff. I had a toy, like an old tin train that I was fixing up for my mum to give her for Christmas, and it needed a battery cover. So I got some styrene then, and then made a nice little battery cover for it and everything, so it could hold its batteries in.
Nice.
That was something I did and put it up on Instagram.
Yeah. Brewery. Yes. But yeah, bro, it's kind of like that. Like you play around with it the night before, and then you leave it alone. Before you know it, you got that morning wood of milliput.
You know what? Yeah, because I've actually got some bloody good ideas with that. Actually,
are you making penises?
It could be good. It'd be good if you're making like if you want to make land like something solid, like a something put the Joes on, and it's solid sort of land stuff.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
you can
mold it to like a rock or mold it to like a hillside. You know, if you just want to do something small.
No, bro. The easiest thing that you can do, and I discovered this, was that spray on expander stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Just spray it on and it goes hard.
You spray it, it expands. You spray it onto something else, like outside, and then you basically cut away what you want and you glue it onto whatever you want. It is great stuff, bro, and it's lightweight.
Yeah, good terrain.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good stuff. Downside is, bro, you can't save it. Once you've used it, you've got to carry on using it. So if you've got other projects of mine, I might suggest you spray the crap out of anything and keep it aside. That's how I've done with most of my smaller models, Tamio models and all that.
That's how Campbell's eventually going to insulate his house. He just drills a hole in the wall and just puts the rest of the can in.
I've seen someone do that, but they didn't actually secure their walls properly, and it just basically bowled out. And it was like lumpy sort of breasts that sticks out. And I like that Campbell's good with his morning wood, even with his pants, even with his white paint. He even paints it. Yep, paints it as well.
We all know Campbell likes the paint boobs.
Don't we all?
My favorite episode.
Anyway, I want to go back to another shot, and I think I overshot it for you fellas. So there's this thing, and you added Darth Vader in this, bro, and that's that's incredible. Did you? Obviously, this is the original Boba Fett, and these are the Power of the Force Star Wars,
Yeah. I don't have a Power of the Force Boba. but I just thought that would look cool anyway.
It does look cool. It does look cool.
You're right, Power Force. I was going to say Classic Clip, no. Yeah, it's Power Force, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to be a bit dubious.
Do you?
I used to be a bit dubious of Power of the Force. Like, I thought, oh, yeah, big, like, muscly Star Wars figures. Like they didn't look like that on the screen. But once I got a few in the collection, I'm like, they're really cool. Like, especially, like, Darth. Like, he's a tank.
He's improved.
Like, you would make a mess of your trousers if he was after you. That's for sure.
Yeah, Darth Vader was definitely improved.
From the Darth Vader that came out with the classic to the, you know, it's like he went to sign up with WWE and fill him up with some steroids.
Yeah,
definitely.
I believe that's a true Darth Vader. And what's this? Did you paint on like glow in the dark green lights here, or was that just the reflection?
No, so I just that's because I had a red light on one side and like one of these. I had one of these red, and then I had the greenish tinge that was in that other photo. I still had it on the right hand side. So
that's beautiful work, man.
Just caught that little bit of light on him, and I thought it looked awesome.
Okay, what we got here?
Okay, I'm just...
Yeah, a lot of
yes. He's talking about them bulking up. Nah,
yeah. A lot of
steroids use.
All right, we're back from the very beginning.
Come on, bro.
This one here. So, mate, I saw you put this thing back together.
Yeah,
and I did not know that you can. Yeah, I did not know that you could use vinegar to fix up the contact points on your on the remote.
Yeah, like if you can get it soaking for a good while, it'll lift it, all the green and stuff. It'll get rid of it completely. After a while, when but like I got lucky with this. Like Matt from Keep On Collecting, he gave me that robot, and the robot itself was fine. I didn't have to touch anything on him.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it was the remote itself that the battery compartment was so.
Right, I'll see if I can find the remote. There's I don't know what story with the troll here. You got a picture of a troll, but we're going back to the gorilla. I mean, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So the remote itself was so corroded that it had actually eaten away at the wires on the inside.
Yep.
So that was it. Was the most of the work in this just went into cleaning all the old battery acid out of it, and it turns out that vinegar will remove the old printing on a circuit board, so don't use it on a circuit board.
That's right. You said that too. I'm going to put this on the description too at the end of this. So, yeah, I was blown away with that. Remove the printing.
Yeah. So it's a good thing. The next guy who opens it up will probably be me. So it won't be anyone else's problem.
All right, we got there. There we go. So I'll zoom into this. Yeah, now I've got I think I've said it in a podcast from the pits. We did our first official video on Friday or Saturday, and my Mobac battle tank has got some issues with that at the moment. Yeah. I'm glad to see that the vinegar would do the trick.
Yeah,
I'll just excuse me for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
It's a good cheap way. It's a good
I'm
cheap way.
I'm actually gonna do a bit of a challenge for me coming up soon about this. I'm gonna try to clean like metal stuff like that, like screws. I'm gonna see if I leave it overnight. One with vinegar.
Yes.
And the other one with Monster drink. So I hear Monster drink is quite good.
Yep.
I want to try that out one night, one time.
Yeah, so I've got my friend. I've got some with that. I've got some copper from work,
Yeah.
Proper.
Because my Mobec battle tank is not looking the greatest, so I need to look at trying to do something with that, and so that will be an up and coming project. It could be very much maybe one of my membership videos that I'm going to be doing up pretty soon.
Yeah.
To do that, to repair that. I hope they try to repair it. It could either be repaired or it could be a complete stuff up.
We'll find out.
But yeah, but with your knowledge, bro, I mean, I call myself Kiwi MacGyver, mate. I reckon you should be called yourself the Aussie MacGyver. Like, who taught you about? How did you find out about vinegar? Who taught you that?
I'm not sure. It might have been Toypaloy. Might have been. Yeah, I don't quite remember. I've known for a long time when I've been cleaning, because I've been collecting old robots and stuff for years. Yeah, I've known for a long time just use vinegar to help clean out the corrosion and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm not quite sure where I picked it up. Toypaloy sounds about right.
There's a bit
like
of the circuit board here. So the circuit board itself was fine, eh?
Yeah, it was fine. Just needed to be cleaned up. It was had a really big build up of the acid on the contacts where the button press on. But yeah, and now none of the words make sense because they all moved around.
Oh, true. So probably a bit of vinegar and cotton bud, or just don't soak it too long.
Yeah, don't put it everywhere. But
no, that's cool, mate.
We live with that.
Yeah. True.
The missile action, he literally just throws a missile.
I'm just going to cut you guys quickly here, just to remember something.
That's right, bro.
This is to go up to you guys, you audience, the ones who are watching and all that sort of stuff. At the end of the night, we have a question we've got a set of questions to ask. We want you to get ready for a question to ask Nate. So if you guys got any questions and all that, we've got a segment coming up. Give you a chance.
So we've got a new segment on the show. So we've got a new segment on the show. People that, as my brother said, like we've got a set of questions. I mean, Ron and I got a set of questions, but we want the audience to also ask Nate a question, even to ourselves if you want to. If it's something that's too personal, it's up to Nate to answer it or not. So I want to see what's next. Obviously, it's the same dinosaur. All right, next one here. What's the story with the troll?
So the troll is part of that Robo Sapien video. If you get to the end of the video, I made like a short, like a kaiju monster movie battle with the robot and this troll.
Oh, I need to see that.
Yeah, it's right at the end. It was. I kind of had this little idea that like I wanted to do some sort of a robot battle with the robot when it was fixed.
Nice.
And like literally, I was thinking about it one day, and the next day, my father-in-law, he will often pick up things from like op shops, and bring him to me. Like if he thinks like there's something I could fix or if there's something I'd be interested in, and he brought me this troll doll thing that was very similar size to the robot. I'm like, that's it. I'm the robot's fighting the troll doll. Yeah. So
is that it?
It worked.
That's it there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I recall this. Yeah, sorry, mate. I've got to rewatch it because my girls I had it on the TV, and then my girls were like mucking it around, and I was chasing after them, and I left it playing. So I need to go back and see the scene.
Yeah, it's a good laugh. My wife helped me with, like, she did the voices of the little Lego girl there and everything, and I'm like, I made all the monster noises. I made myself like it was me going raw. like that, but
Yeah,
I slowed
I
it
remember
down.
this. The Lego piece there.
Yeah, and then I had there's a squeaky gate at home, and so I
Yeah.
recorded the gate going like that, and I kind of slowed it down and combined it with the two, so I got this really weird like monster noise for the big troll.
Mate, I love that. That's cool. There's no AI involved. You just use the sounds around the home and just made your own.
Yeah,
mate, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, once you saw like things like the laser blaster sounds from the Star Wars, but it's like them hitting a wire with a hammer, like or a spanner or something. You're like, okay, you can make sounds with anything.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. With like I go doing firewood during the period, and I go off to a neighbor, not neighbor. I go off to a farm, and I've always been known to how I test an electric fence is I drop a stone, and if it makes that like that laser blast fire sound from Star Wars, like bing, bing. If it makes that sound, it means it's on. If it makes no sound at all, you're good to go. But I do recall halfway through climbing, the farmer decided to turn the sucker back on.
No, this is how I test it. I like to test it by touching it and just go.
Those farmers are mad. Those farmers are mad, bro. I'm mad, absolutely mad. Literally insane. I forgot to ask you, Nate. What was and we should actually, we're all able to show you here, guys. And that's the way our show goes.
Yeah.
So, have you brought anything new, my friend?
I've got a whole bunch of projects. Oh, this is something that was new.
I'm going to murder you, Kim, for that.
Thank you, bro.
I'm going to literally rip your throat out now for doing it.
Army. That's cool, mate.
That was one of my questions I'm going to ask him.
Oh, it is too.
You son of a monkey poo.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah, so I've been getting into the 2002 Ninja Turtles line because my wife was on holiday a little while ago, and she went into an op shop and found like a turtle wagon, and it had like 4 turtles in it and a bunch of other little toys, and she picked up the whole lot for like $15, and so now I've just been on a little Ninja Turtles bender, just getting whatever I can that's going cheap. I'm slowing up now. I think
actually, I'm actually quite into the Ninja Turtles. They're going back to the old school style of Ninja Turtles here in New Zealand too, or the warehouse. Yeah.
Of course. I've got a few of like the re-release ones around like on my shelf back there. I use them like because I'll never fork out the money for an actual original carded figure, so they look good enough for me and they look good on the shelf. I did see the other day that Big W, it was just yesterday, I saw someone said that Big W's got the Super Turtles, the 4 Super Turtles reissues. So if I see them, I'm getting them, because like you don't just find the Super Turtles these days. You got to really look and really pay for them.
Sorry, bro. There's one of his 5 questions, so you may have to change it now, bro.
I've got other new stuff. That's fine.
Yeah, wait. Don't make me go Macho Man on your ears, brother.
Yeah. The only reason why I said it is because I've got myself the Funko Snake Eyes and Timber.
Yeah, cool.
Plus also the Director Destro. Here we go.
Yeah, that's cool. Like Funko Pops for me is one of those things that I enjoy looking at because I think they're cool, but like I didn't want to get into them. Because I know that like once you start, you'll be like that. But my friends did get me an awesome He-Man for Christmas.
Sweet.
No, Christmas, my birthday, just a while back. Yeah, they got me this awesome little He-Man Funko Pop. He's got his like sword and everything. Yeah, it's really cool. So like, I'm glad I've got that one. I don't want to like get into them because there's no end. There's no end to them.
I haven't popped yet. You mean?
Once you pop,
yeah. Funny enough, my very first one I got because Larry Hammer was here in New Zealand in Armageddon, and I went, well, I've got nothing to grab that's G.I. Joe related. I didn't brought my comics with me or nothing.
Yep.
You know, I was actually quite protected. Yes, I know. So I went around, and the first thing I found was Roadblock, which is G.I. Joe, and I just got him to sign that. And mate, I cherish that. It's not Snake Eyes, but it's Roadblock, but it's got his signature on it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. That's and that's if I figured if I just stick with G.I. Joe on the Funko Pop,
yep,
I'm cool.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people get just about anything and everything if they can.
They go cray.
Yeah. Like our mum is into the Macho Man, so we've got her. My bro's got her one Macho Man, and I've got her another.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
But it's like anything, like
oh yeah.
We all collect.
Yeah, I take Star Wars. I stick to my Star Wars
and Cobra.
I haven't got any Cobra ones yet.
Have you?
Nah. I've really
Cobra. So you were saying that you can click just about anything, eh? So is it with the Funko? You were saying that you can click just about anything with the Funko.
Well, yeah. Like there's no end to what they'll make into a Funko Pop. It's pretty like very smart business to be in. Like you would like to be the person who invented them. That's for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. They're like
most
when
definitely indeed.
When they first popped up, I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." I did not think they would become such a huge thing. Like still going, however many years it's been now.
I just realized we've gone through all your pictures. So 48 minutes to go. 48 minutes into the show. Oh well, bro. Let's carry on with talking about a lot of stuff, bro. Yeah, actually, I start off with talking with you. So you on I ring a bell with Zazel on yeah. And so that's Zazel Club's house. Yep. Which is a great show, everybody. You need to subscribe for that. But you also do a lot of the sound, like the voice sound effects too.
Yeah. I started doing silly voices a while back. Reading out like bios got a bit it gets a bit tedious after a while, so you start leaning into voices and things. Yeah.
Now I've got to say, because you did the voices as well. Like the great thing about your show is that you add sense of humor and also tutorial within the same time, and that was something that I wanted to try and do, but I never sort of like got into it. Like I did my I hope this works because I'm shooting bricks, but I don't think I did about a couple of videos and then I stopped it because I don't think it was actually working.
Well, it's a very individual thing, I guess. But like when I first made my first video, it's very sort of just cut and dry, a fix, like a repair video. Like there's no real jokes in it or anything like that. And it wasn't until like after I went on my Tuesday, and just I happened to be a bit of a goofball. I'd prepared some things that I thought would be funny, and they went down well. And then I was kind of like, okay, well, it's okay. I'm allowed to be goofy. I'm allowed to be stupid. You know, as long as if it's making people laugh, then it's all good fun.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
It kind of unlocked it for me that it was okay to do that. So I'm very, very grateful to the Mo Tuesday boys for having me on there, because it sort of helped me get out of my shell a bit. And so that's why when I do my proper videos, like not so much my quick fixes like the last couple I've done, like they're just ones I just want to kind of do and get out. I do a proper one, like it's got the episode whatever. I want there to be some sort of comedy sketch somewhere roughly in the middle or at the end, or just something to make it a little bit funny. I hope that they're funny.
No, they're. Is he having a laugh? I've got to put this up. Funny enough, I say that at work when I'm getting pissed off with people, and I go, "You're having a laugh, eh? You're having a laugh at me." People realize that. Oh, okay, we'll set the boundary. Yeah, you're having a laugh.
Yes. I just do the old Twitch. I just do the old Twitch your eye thing. And I usually have my bag of empty medication, and I go, we say, hey. I go crazy like that, and then you just tell them, and they're like, oh, that guy's crazy. So that's what I do.
Hey, bro, you showed me a new toy that you had this morning. Can you show that to us?
New toy?
Yeah, it was like a little serpent.
Oh, this one here.
The snake.
It's 3D printed.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah,
where did you pick that up from?
Where I got that from? I got that from Timu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I got him wrapped round. Yeah, I got him wrapped round his head. See?
That's cool.
That is cool. That is cool, bro.
Now I got that.
You are taking on the Cobra Pit style.
Oh yeah, that's where I'm master of all evil.
That's cool, mate. That's cool.
Oh, evil.
You're freaking me out, man.
I freak myself out. I freak myself out till I put my glasses on and I realize it's me in the mirror.
Okay, I reckon it's time, my man. Shall we start off with this new segment of the show?
I reckon actually it's a damn good idea. All right.
Okay, people. All right. My bro will fire it up.
Everyone, welcome to a new segment on the Barracks podcast. You know what it is? It's time for the guest on the hot seat.
I thought it was
all right, bro.
Here we go. He's right there.
Okay, right there. So, bro, you start off with the first question, my man.
Well, first question. What was your favorite toy growing up?
My favorite toy growing up would have been my my White Tiger Zord Power Ranger. Yeah, that I think was pretty awesome. Like I like my original Megazord where it was like the 5 ones that came together, but I played rough, so they broke they broke pretty quickly. So the White Tiger Zord being like one big thing, and it stayed good and it made noises, and that took batteries and stuff. I'd say that was probably my favorite toy. Before that, it was probably my stuffed teddy bear.
Your stuff. That's cool, bro. That's cool. All right. My first question is, who got you inspired into collecting toys, or your favorite type of toys?
I would. The Mo Tuesday boys definitely unlocked a sickness when it comes to Motu stuff. Like, in terms of what started my collecting toys, it was kind of a gradual thing. I was always going to swap meets with my parents, looking for car parts and stuff, and And my mum actually started collecting toys as something to keep her, like give her something to do at the swap meets because car parts are boring. And so then I was also looking for car parts, but I was also looking for stuff that I thought mum would like. And then eventually I saw an old robot, and I'm like, well, I like that robot. So I got myself a robot. Then I started collecting robots, and eventually, like, it went to I picked up a transformer because it's also a robot, but it's also an action figure. And so then I was like, well, I guess I can collect figures now. This took place over years, and I was also collecting retro gaming consoles as well. So that's kind of like I'm a collector at heart. It was only in the toy stuff really took off around like 2017, 2018, when we were in a big drought. It was just way too hot outside to work on my cars, and so having a toy that I could work on at the kitchen table in the air conditioning was a very, very tempting prospect. So that's kind of, and it just kind of snowballed from there because you finish one project, you're looking for another, and then you start buying. Then you start buying toys that aren't broken at all, and they're just for collecting. It's outrageous.
Okay, hey, bro, should we put up some of those questions?
I'm going to put up one of the questions that the audience have asked, and this one's from Ronnie. He's actually asked for 2 questions, but this one, his first one he asked, is from Ronnie. Question for Nate. Who is better looking, Campbell or Quinton? Sorry if that's too personal.
Well, it is rather personal. And I don't want to start any fights, so I'm going to say that the skeleton is the better looking one.
Great answer. Great answer, bro.
My responses, skeleton says, thank you. Okay. We'll go back to.
Hey, bro, let's do a few more questions on the panel for a bit.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next one?
I see Liv had a question here. There you go.
Go for it.
And I think she means any advice.
It depends on the stain. So I would always just try using a bit of isopropyl alcohol on, just get a bit of like paper towel or something. So isopropyl alcohol, you can get it from like if you got a Tandy or J-Car or somewhere like that, they've usually got it. It's like $10 for a little spray bottle of it, or you can actually get it. You can actually get it at Woolworths and things like that. But it's scented. I hate the smell of it, but it works the same. And it's so I would start with like an isopropyl alcohol. Metho works, but metho's a bit strong. Metho will sort of eat into your plastic sometimes, so you got to be really careful with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Methylated spirits, hey.
Yeah, so it'll sometimes, not on everything, but sometimes it'll start to melt the plastic, and you'll notice it leaves like streaks in the plastic, like almost like scratches, but it's actually melted the top layer of the plastic.
Shit, because I just cleaned up the Action Man on my channel for I put on a rag and then just wiped away the excess paint.
Yeah, like if you'd notice, you would know if it had melted anything. Like
no, it wasn't. Thank God.
It's not like it'll melt later. It's only while you've got that wet alcohol on your plastic. Yeah. So it's other than that, you can get like a peroxide cream stuff that from your chemist that's for treating acne. Like we've got one here called Oxy 10 that I've used. And it's just like a cream, and you just put it on like a Q-tip or something, and just dab it on, like say it's got like a texture mark on it or something that won't come off. You just put it over that, and it'll and just leave it for a little while in the sun, maybe a little bit. The peroxide in it will sometimes get rid of the stain.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, or if you go for like a actual peroxide bath. And soak the toy in peroxide liquid, which it can be tricky to get. You can get some from like Woolworths or a chemist as well, but it's only like a 3% peroxide mix. So it's a bit weak and it doesn't work on a lot of stuff. You can get stronger things.
I use the 6%.
Yeah. You can also they've figured out that you don't even need to necessarily like have your figure covered in peroxide for it to work. You can do a vapor method now that they found out. You just put a bit of like the hair treatment stuff into a little like a bottle cap and have it sealed up with your figure, and it'll work then too. There's a lot of people use. I've never used one, but a lot of people will swear by magic erasers, which is basically essentially you're just sanding off the top layer of your plastic to get to the nice plastic underneath as well. That's another option.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there's plenty of things you can do.
All right, bro. You want to do your next question?
Yeah, just do my next question. Really easy question for you, Nate. Probably quite quick. This one: summer or winter?
What do you prefer?
It used to be summer. These days it's winter because you can throw on layers and get a lot more done in the winter. Some like for many things rather than like sweating it up outside. So I'm become, especially now that I'm in a house where we've got a nice little fireplace that keeps it nice and cozy and everything. I've grown into a bit more of a winter person.
All right. So my question, number 2, is what do you like to do to relax?
I work on toys, play video games, read books. I was a musician for a while, so sometimes I'll pull out the guitar and play a bit. Not as much as I should. Making my videos and fixing the toys up and that sort of something is I find really relaxing.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, bro. You want to do another question? Then we'll go to the audience again.
Okay.
Another set of questions.
Yeah, or another question for me?
Yeah, bro.
What? Kim's already asked this one, but you can. What was your latest toy you bought?
The latest toy I bought. Well, we saw that, but one of the more recent ones, anyway.
You can say my favorite.
Fisher.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it's cool.
That's pretty wicked.
Yeah, so it folds out into an actual castle play set, and it's got the little figures, everything that go with it. It's just a whole lot of. It's a whole lot of fun. It's my most favorite castle play set next to Grayskull.
Okay, Nate, this is a bit personal. If you don't want to answer it, that's fine. I totally understand. And it might be a bit embarrassing, but what is your favorite color underwear? Hey, what is your favorite color?
I actually have a story here. I prefer navy blue boxes with something nautical themed. So it's got to be anchors or whales. Oh, actually, it can be space themed too. And the reason is that because I want to make sure that I've got good, clean underwear for the weekend. Those are the ones I started setting aside. Like they're my weekend boxes. So Friday afternoon comes around. You've had your shower. You throw on your weekend undies, and like life's good. I'm happy now. It's an instant serotonin boost.
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you were gonna actually answer that.
People was originally gonna ask.
Hey, try it.
People was gonna ask boxes or briefs.
Set
he was gonna ask it.
Set
I like to make sure I wear boxes that's gonna make paramedics laugh.
Bro, sorry, bro. Let Nate speak, bro.
I'm just saying, get some underwear. Say these are my weekend underwear. These are the things I'm only wearing these when I'm not going to work. The minute you put them on, your mood will be better.
I've got to totally agree with you, mate. I've got a new set that my wife has brought, And everyone knows I love going commando, and this thing almost feels like I'm going commando.
Oh my
So
God,
it's a win-win situation.
Feel the breeze.
That's some free bull bagging talking here, man.
You know, it's summertime, bro. I always go commando.
All
right. Let's do another question.
That level of freedom.
Should we do a question from the audience?
Yeah, bro.
I tell Phil's been waiting for this one.
Phil, sorry.
Phil's been waiting for this one. Got to ask the question I got last week. Favorite pie?
Nate pie.
My favorite pie is a sweet chicken curry pie, vegetable and chicken pie that I make myself. Big slab of a square pie, and that's like 6 serves. It's about this thick. Like it's something I bake myself, and it's delicious. It's sweet, but it's curry, it's chicken, and it's vegetables. It's kind of healthy for you. Like it's got enough veggies in it that you go, "Yep, I'm going to live forever." It's a good pie.
And I can imagine you taking it to like your work lunch the following day or whatever. Or do you eat the whole lot?
No, I only enjoy it. That's my workplace is terrible. I'm not going to take that to a terrible place.
Fair enough. Mate, I've said I'm going to save up for a trip, either US, Japan. If I can't afford US, I'll go with Japan. If I can't afford Japan, I'll do Aussie. If I'm doing Aussie, I'll track you down, bro, and I've got to try out. You got a name for that pie, brother? The Nate Special or whatever?
Yeah, I just call it my sweet chicken curry pie.
It just sounds beautiful.
Yeah. It's just,
I'm in heaven.
A special Barracks podcast cooking show coming up, guys. We're going to visit Nate for a cooking show for Barracks podcast.
Hey, I like that, bro. We could say cooking with Roblox segment.
Cooking with Roblox.
Yeah. Nobody steals it from us. Okay, we don't like people who steal things off us.
You swear everyone.
Anyway, here's Johnny's question.
Would Skeletor use exploding or non-exploding mustache wax to dispose of man-at-arms? Oh, that's a good one. It's like I assume that the non-exploding kind would like melt into his face rather than explode out of. It's Skeletor. It's going to be exploding.
You're
waxing his mustache, and then like you just get a little bit too much friction, and then.
I like it.
Imploding.
Yeah.
Imploding.
Yeah, just
when it explodes. Your face looks like a butthole.
Yeah, he's walking around looking like he's had too much sour candy.
Okay, my man. Bro, what is your fourth question, brother?
Fourth question. Okay, my fourth question is, what's your favorite good guy's toy? Like face, like a good
your
guy.
hero.
Your hero. Yeah, that's right.
Hero. I reckon it's probably He-Man. Really, like
He-Man.
You can't. He's the all-around good guy. Like
yeah.
He does all the stuff a good guy's supposed to do.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be He-Man.
He-Man. Yep. And you wouldn't even recognize it as Prince Adam too at the same time.
No way.
No way. I mean, Prince Adam's hair is slightly lighter, and then He-Man's hair is like a darkish blonde, and more muscular.
Yeah.
And like anyone should pick up on the show, they should have picked up this Cringer, a green cat, and He-Man, and then when they're transformed to Battle Cat and He-Man, they should have seen like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Prince Adam's got a green cat.
But to be fair, there's probably a lot of green cats in Eternia There's a lot of weird and wonderful things.
Weird
like,
ones, yeah, true.
No one's going to think that Cringe is going to be charging into battle anytime. Yeah, you got to suspend it.
What was one of the questions that was on that show that I was in the morning? Cringer on a binger, you said, was the answer. And I said catnip. So I didn't really understand the question.
Oh,
yeah, the rhyme time on the
rhyme
game.
time, yeah. And I put down goddamn catnip.
Yeah.
It's marijuana.
Yeah. Okay. Funny enough, you spoke about this before, mate. But so my number 4 question is, what is your favorite food? But maybe I should change it to, what's your favorite takeaway, or what's your favorite fast food?
Hot chips, chicken salt, gravy. Like,
oh, we had that the other night.
Yeah,
it's like the classic KFC one.
It's a basic. I know it's a basic bitch answer, but yeah, like hot chips, chicken salt, gravy. Like, it's got to be the right type of chips. It's not like crinkle cut, not beer battered or whatever. It's got to be from like your normal potato, straight cut chips from a takeaway shop. And I don't know, like 90% of the takeaways over here use all the same gravy, and you get like lots of chicken salt, and it is heaven when it's right, and it is an insult when it's wrong. And nothing will ruin my mood more than like, yeah, I got my chips and gravy, and then you're just like, oh well, the gravy's watery, or they didn't put enough salt on, or the chips are undercooked. It's enough to ruin your day.
Yeah, I had it at a cafe going to Hawke's Bay, and believe it or not, when I went back from Hawke's Bay, I went back to that same cafe. I ordered the same thing, but this time they had melted cheese with it, with the gravy. Oh, it was heaven, mate. It's not good for the body, but it's great for the soul.
I think it's called poutine, and it's a Canadian thing.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Shall we do? Sorry, bro. Shall we do our last? No, actually, let's go with the questions with the audience, because I'd seen one that is the same as what I was going to ask. So I've got to come up with something on the spot. So, well, we'll put it on now. Here we go. Lilith, right here.
What style of music do you enjoy listening to and playing?
I enjoy a little bit of everything. Listening to, I grew up. I was a bit of a hip hop kid, so I don't really play that much of that on the guitar. But I literally play like whatever. If I hear something on the radio and I like it, that's what I'm playing. I don't really play like, I'm not a fan. I'm not a country music fan. So I don't really get very far into that particular genre. A lot of folky kind of chill out stuff. Bit of punk, bit of everything. I've been really enjoying like going back and listening to a lot of music from like the 60s and 70s as well.
Yeah,
quite a few playlists, like Creedence and America and like all
reminds me of my tour back in Vietnam.
Yeah. So
like that's when you started your wearing commando.
Yep. I want to give Ronnie another. He wants this other question, and it cracks me up anyway. So I'm going to bring this on board. I don't know if he's serious or not.
Which country would you destroy
for and take its place, and why is it New Zealand?
I would never. I would rather choose a plot of land of Australia to destroy, to let the New Zealand come over here. Although they probably wouldn't want that.
No, I'm pretty much. I'll be happy to be part of Australia.
Yeah, same here, bro.
I'll be 100%. I was 100% behind the whole idea of becoming a state of Australia.
Now, I remember billions of years ago, Australia and New
Back in
Zealand
the
were
day.
part of the same country.
Yeah,
Then
no.
there was a massive earthquake.
Someone left the hose on, and that was it.
Yep. And that's it.
Yeah.
Some
Yep.
kid played a tantrum and boom, broke his toy. Broke Australia and New Zealand apart.
Yep. Had a temper tantrum and cried up the river, a huge, humongous river, which was the ocean.
All right, bro. You put on your fifth and final question.
Okay.
I'm still coming up with something on the spot.
Oh, this question here is pretty close to my heart. Being a villain myself, thank you. And what is your favorite villain toy?
My favorite villain. Easy. Skeletor. He's the most fun villain I've got. Like, I do my cartoons and things. Like, I've had more fun with Skeletor than any other villain in this collection.
Yep.
Prior to
Until
Motu,
we meet again.
yeah. Prior to getting into Motu, it was probably Shredder from the Ninja Turtles. Like, I think he's a really cool figure. I always have. When I was a kid, I thought he was really cool. Yeah, but no, it's got to be Skeletor. I have so much fun doing the Skeletor voice and making up sketches for the Mo Tuesday news and
do it.
Ass you, He-Man, you boob.
That is so perfect. I love it. You can do Cobra Commander too, eh? Roughly.
What is it? Yeah. Cobra Commander. That one. That one's hard to do. You got to warm up for Cobra Commander.
You do. Oh my god, you're so good.
You do. I used to. Well, no, I'm not going to do it after you said it, man. You did it well. No.
Yeah.
And you do. I will destroy you, Cobra.
All I have is an evil laugh. That's all I've got. I can do it right now.
Good boy. Come on, boy. Come on.
It sounds exactly like the end of the
That gets my girls. I just do that laugh, and they just do whatever I tell them to do.
Campbell's evil laugh sounds exactly like the laugh at the end of Thriller.
Yeah, that's where I get it from. Okay, so my question, and then it's basically, it wasn't me the type of music and all that Little got, but you know what, I'm off the seat of my pants, and I'm going to say, mate, ever since doing a YouTube channel, what is your favorite bit of equipment, or what? It's a two-parter with this, or what equipment did you need to upgrade while doing the channel?
I haven't really managed to upgrade anything.
That's good.
Yeah, I've got a pretty bodgy setup. I've got a bunch of I do have a ring light that I got from Aldi. I've got a desk lamp on one side. I've got a rechargeable torch that sort of folds out. They got that from Aldi. That I sit on the other side, so you've got light coming from three directions. That's generally what I've got happening there. I got a gimbal for Christmas from my wife. That's pretty cool. I did use it on some of the stuff, so now it doesn't sort of help me so much with the really close-up stuff that I'm doing. But when I'm outside doing things, it's like my missus can hold it, and it's not like shaky cam. That's probably the coolest bit of gear I've got at the moment. Borrowing my mate's drone was really fun.
That was cool.
Yeah. But
repairing that drone was incredible, mate.
Yeah.
It was just a simple fix, but the way you flew that, mind you, it's probably better than the Kmart one.
Yeah, it pretty much flies itself. That thing, thankfully. You say how basically you hold the button up onto how high you want to go, and then you just like left, right, up, down, whatever. Like it's a really clever bit of gear.
Yeah, awesome scenery, awesome music too. Yeah, mate.
I was kind of and ahhing about that, like putting that in, like, it's not my usual thing. I thought people are gonna get bored or whatever, but I thought, stop it. I'll just I'll just do it. And,
there was a couple of scenes that scared the crap out of me, and I know because it wasn't your drone, it was your mate's drone. Is when you flew over the swampy pond or whatever, and
that's our dam, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, if the batteries die, what the hell's going to happen? Or does it warn you the battery's going to die and returns home?
You can see it at all times, and actually, if the batteries get too low, because it knows where it took off from, if the batteries get too low, it'll automatically just go into return mode, and it'll come and it'll land itself.
It calculates how far to get back. When it's time. Yeah, that's how it does, eh?
Yeah, that's out the gate, bro.
Yeah, they're pretty smart bits of technology, these things now.
We should have done it this way, bro, and have them there, so we can still see us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nate, I'm playing with the camera settings. Or should we be like this? No.
First thing, the hot seat was like he's on the hot seat. We only can see him. He's put under pressure.
Yeah.
But that was the guess on the hot seat audience.
Yeah. I would like to hear from the people. What do you think of the new segment, the hot seat?
Come here.
And now my brother's in the hot seat.
Up to me.
Well, my friend, I think we're gonna call this my buddy, my mate Nate. By all means, please like and subscribe to all these channels, which is Nate the Retro Tinker, the Cobra Pit, myself, KBGI Customs and Collections, and also the new podcast, the Barracks podcast channel, which we'll be doing a lot more. For me, I'll be doing a lot more stuff outside G.I. Joe's, and as one of them, as I always hold this up, Wolverine. I'm going to be putting some metal claws on him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I'll be attempting to fix up Grimlock, and also I've got some. Well, without dropping other toys, this Biker Mice for Mars.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. Yeah. So it needs a handle replaced. I got no idea how to do the vac metal. I don't even know if I can actually do it. So I'm just going to wing it.
Chrome pens, you can get them on Amazon. They're really nice chrome.
Amazon. Can you send me
I'll send you.
On Messenger, bro, and I'll hunt them down.
Yeah. I used to use used to use these ones called Molotov ones, and they're really good, but they're quite expensive. And so now you can get cheaper knockoff ones on Amazon, and they're really good as well. Probably not quite as good as the Molotov stuff, but really close. I'll send you a link.
Yeah, man, awesome. Yeah, I've already picked up these stainless steel claws for Wolverine. So what I'm gonna do with the Wolverine claws is so that it comes in and out. So he's got his claws with him or not. And I'm wondering if I should do it in different stages as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Wolverine.
Awesome.
I keep playing with this guy. Every video, every live stream I do, I keep playing with him. It's like I need to show him in the background. Where's the There's Wolverine. And I'm more of a Gambit type of guy. Really. I suppose I like Wolverine because he's short like me. Short, bad-tempered, tough in the fight.
When I was a kid, Wolverine was the coolest. So
yeah,
yeah.
He was pretty cool. I like Cyclops.
Yeah,
and Colossus.
All right, my friends, we're going to call this quits. As I said, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, Nate. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Oh, awesome.
Good fun.
It's been so long, bro. How did you like the hot seat, mate? Seeing the
it was good fun. Yeah, it's a good segment. I reckon keep doing it.
Sweet. Sweet.
Thank
And you're obviously our first guest on the hot seat, so thank you, buddy.
No problem at all.
Yeah. Sorry, Phil. We're just dreaming about this one this week, so don't worry. For the next guests and all that, like the next solo guests, we'll be bringing those in. Shop boys.
No
Thanks,
worries.
Phil. All right, my man. Do you want to end the intro?
Yep.
All right.
Punch it.
You.
Chewy. Punch it, Chewy.
Oh, that's a good Chewy.